How much sex is expected in your 50s? My husband, 53, and I, 54, have been married almost 25 years. In the last few years, our sex life has come to a slow halt. I want more sex, but my husband doesn't seem to want to. The excuses always seem to be the same: too tired, not getting enough sleep, don't feel good about ourselves. We're both overweight right now, too busy. He's had some trouble maintaining an erection and he claims to want to do something about it, but it doesn't seem to be a priority. Since he keeps making excuses, it makes me feel like it's me, even though he claims it's not, which only makes me not want to have sex with him either. What? Since he keeps making excuses, it makes me feel like it's me, even though he claims it's not, which only makes me not want to have sex with him either. I admit we are both working too much and letting ourselves go, but it's hard to find time to work out and get in better shape. We also have three kids: a 20-year-old with special needs, a 16-year-old girl, and 12-year-old boy. The 16-year-old has had psychological issues, anxiety, depression for a few years, so that adds another layer of challenges. So what is left to do except that we are in a sexless marriage and deal with it? De- Deal with it? What else can we do? He's had his testosterone level checked a long time ago and it was fine. But it's been several years. Get him on TRT, then add Viagra and Cialis. Start walking together before or after work. You can get TRT and ED medication over the internet if he doesn't want to see a specialist. Most men over 50 have much uh, better quality of life on TRT. I second that. I'm 54. I noticed a substantial decrease in libido and overall energy. Libido, right? Libido. I'm, what was it? Priority, right? It's not his priority. Libido, in libido. I am fit and eat healthy. I don't smoke or drink. I started HRT in January and I am having sex with my lady 4 to 5 times a week. I have never felt better. This is the answer. My husband went from low energy, low libido, and very down physically and mentally. He went to the doctor and got a testosterone treatment. He also got Cialis through a telemedicine service. He's lost 50 pounds without trying, and his mood, energy, and mental health did a 100. 180, right? Did a 180. That's good expression, man. That's good one. Right? Here it says did did a 180. Did a 180, right? Did a 180. Did a 180. Did a 180. Did a 180. Did a 180, right? 180. 180. Obviously, right? Low energy, low libido, very down. What else? What else? Obviously, it won't solve the work and family issues, but it will help your intimacy and his general perspective and outlook on life. This is it. I'm 50, been on TRT for 4 months. Opie wrote that her husband already had his testosterone checked and he's fine. But everyone on Reddit acts like a TRT is some over the counter miracle drug that anyone can take at any time for any reason. I don't think that's true. Don't you have to go to a real doctor and get an actual medical prescription? Or has TRT become like OxyContin was in the 2010s, where anyone who wanted it could get it so long as you found a shady doctor willing to write the phony prescription, right? Shady. I think spelling is wrong, right? That sounds like shady. Shady, right? Shady, right? Covered in shadow, protected from light, indistinct, obscure, disreputable, dubious, uncertain, casting a shadow, protecting from light. Shady, right? Shady. Then what is shoddy, right? Shoddy, cheap, inferior, or poor quality, phony, imitative, fake, cheap cloth, shoddy. Don't you have to go to a real doctor and get an actual medical prescription? Or has TRT become like OxyContin was in the 2010s, where anyone who wanted it could get it as long as you found a shady doctor willing to write the phony prescription? I am dead serious with my question. I've done some basic Googling and it looks like less than 2% of the male population has a testosterone count of less than 250. Anything less than that, and you are considered low T, low testosterone. I'm 50 male, and my social media ad feed is awash in TRT treatments. Awash. Awash. That's a good expression, man. Awash. Moreover, it feels like half my middle aged buddies are doing it. So I go to the doctor and ask about it. He says it's highly unlikely that I have low testosterone, but I insisted on getting tested. It came back 656, almost 3 times above the low limit. I met with him again to go over my blood tests. We tested for a bunch of things, not just testosterone. I casually brought up low T again, and he shut me right down. The message he gave was clear. You have no remotely reasonable need for TRT. So please drop it because I would never sign off on it. I have no doubt it works, as most drugs are very impressive with their effects. Case in point, Viagra. But I'm getting the sense that TRT is being abused with unknown long term health side effects, right? I would never sign off on it. I would never sign off on it, right? I would never sign off on it. I would never sign off on it. On no long term health side effects. Case in point, right? Case in point. So basically, some people in 50s have sex every day, right? 5 to 6 times. And one guy says he has a happy life with his lady. Another one says no sex for several years. So I would say once or twice per week is very good for people in their 50s. In 60s, maybe once or twice per 2 weeks, fortnight. And people in late 60s and early 70s, maybe once per month is okay. That's my guess. I do not know. I just read this article. But before I sign off, I would like to go over the expressions that I determined or I marked to memorize. I would never sign off on it, right? Case in point, a low libido, right? Awash. My channel is awash with various things of interest to me. Awash. Case in point. So let's go back. I would never sign off on it. Case in point is awash. Did a 180, did a 180, did a 180, did a 180, did a 180. That's it. Thanks for listening. Have a great Tuesday night. I sign off. Bye bye.